All right, let's see who's live out there, who is watching this webinar because I am actually noticing every single comment out here. And guys, if you're watching this right now, chances are that you're watching a replay. Hi, my name is Manang and I'm the head of marketing at PitchGround. And in today's webinar, we're going to talk about an interesting tool that can save you a lot of time. But before we talk about tools, I just want to interact with you and ask where you're joining in from. Tell me, I'm joining in from India, and we have a very special guest with us here today. But how is everything going, guys? How's after Black Friday? I didn't have a chance to interact with you at all. All the five people who are watching this right now on Facebook and YouTube, wherever you're joining in from, tell me in the chat down below. I would love to see how's everything going on with you. So I see some comments coming in. I see many people that are joining in right now. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I see. Great, great. So I'm joining in from India. Yes, I'm joining in from India. It's around 8 p.m. here right now. And we're going to quickly show you this tool. It's going to be really helpful because it's going to save a lot of time. And I can say this for a fact because I've personally tried it. I've done it in the last webinar. And I've seen that it cuts down months of research, hours of headache into just 30 minutes brainstorming session. And I personally love it. I personally love how much time it can save. So I see some familiar faces over here. Awesome. So good to see you guys over here. Awesome, awesome. So where are you joining in from? Mm, great. We're joining in from India. People that are joining in from Malaysia. Awesome. Great, great, great. Perfect, perfect. So let's not waste any more time. I'm going to invite Val, and Val is going to take you through further. And we're going to have a special guest with us here as well. So, Val, come on here.
A lot of people think generating ideas looks like this. Why not generate a brilliant idea? Done. Which is wrong. In real life, the powers that be don't just drop you an idea from above. And you go like, why is it so hard? It's just you go and invent something. What am I doing wrong? Maybe I need more coffee. This cat is more talented than me. If he can do it, then surely I should be able to. Or maybe I'm just not cut out for all this. Maybe I should try something else. Introducing Vizologi, an AI-powered business model tool to create new startups. Vizologi is a platform powered by artificial intelligence that searches, analyzes, and visualizes the world's collective business model intelligence to help answer strategic questions. It combines the simplicity of the business model canvas with the innovation power of the mashup method. Out of ideas? Get the most powerful ideas to develop new products. Hurry up to grab your lifetime deal on PitchGround.com.
But before you grab the lifetime deal, I want you to watch this webinar because we are going to craft a new startup out of scratch. Exactly. We're going to explore how this tool actually works and how it can save you a ton of time. I see Kedal Suras and Unes joining in to this webinar. Hi, guys. How are you doing? So I would like to welcome Pedro, who is the founder and CEO of Vizologi. For the very first time, he'll be doing a webinar with PitchGround. So, Pedro, how are you doing?
Hi, Mena. Hi all. I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for having me. And this is an excited opportunity to introduce the product to quite quality users. And hopefully we can create a new startup between you and me. I know that you like Vizologi because you know that this is not another article, AI article generator or something similar. What we are going to do here is to create something from scratch using just two keywords. So the values that we offer in our tool basically are for brainstorming ideas. You can use also Vizologi as a product naming tool. Okay. You can do the market research. When are you going to new business idea, a startup, or your innovation project within your company? If you already have a company that you want to develop new product or services, okay, you can use the tool as well. It is not just for people that has to create a startup from scratch. Okay. So,
Absolutely.
as you mentioned, it reduces the time that you spend doing market research and competitive intelligence in a few clicks. It's a question of minutes. The work that usually takes hours. You know what I mean. So, additionally, what you can create is a business plan, a briefing of your idea where you can export and share with your colleagues, your investors, your coworkers, and for everybody. Okay.
Perfect, perfect. Yes, let's do this. So, are you guys excited to save a lot of time? Are you guys excited to see how this works? Just type in excited down there in the chat. I would love to see some engagement. I'd love to see other amazing people engaging with us over here. So, because when you experience this live, when you see the power of AI in crafting all of this startups plans and etc., that's a really nice use case. That's a really amazing use case about what it is. So I see people are already saying excited, excited out there. Perfect. So Pedro, why don't you quickly share your screen? Let's go forward with it.
Okay. So let's go with the demo. I'm going to share my browser. Just a minute.
For sure. Entrepreneurship is really hard, guys, really hard. So before doing research on Vizologi, what actually happened was this is a very fun fact. I was like, entrepreneurship, yeah, I'm gonna craft a startup. Yes, this is gonna be really easy. So I went through Vizologi. Vizologi gave me a ton of ideas, names, the market research, the competitor research, the industry I'm going into, every single thing. I was like, whoa, this is a lot of things. And then Vizologi didn't stop there. Vizologi gave me all the what do you say, how do I market stuff. It was asking me every single thing to fill up. It was asking me how do I, which channels to promote, and etc. I was like, I need funds right now. All my startup plan is ready, all my business plan is ready. I just need funds right now. So Pedro is going to actually show us how this tool works live in action, and you're going to love this. So Pedro, we can see your screen right now. So this is the screen when someone logs in, they are presented with.
Okay. Yeah. This is the dashboard. Okay, of the tool.
Perfect.
What you find here is five main modules. Okay, you have the brainstorming ideas, the product naming, the market analysis, or you can also call it market research, the competitive intelligence module, and the corporate intelligence, that is to identify trends, for example. Okay, so here you have the dashboard. Here in this tab, you have your ongoing projects that you are working on. Okay, this is my demo user. So this is another other startup that we have been developing with the tool. Okay, and IPP here, Belleto, that was a startup to deliver fresh vegetables to your table. Okay, that is another startup, a real startup that we created the model with our. Okay, and in these tabs here you will find the fab list. Okay, the fab list are your companies. Okay, think about, for example, that you would like to to create a startup idea about photography. Okay, so it makes sense to create a list of companies that fits to your topic. For example, you are going to work with agriculture companies. So this is the way to save your favorite companies in order to work thereafter. Okay, and here in this section, you will find the help, and here are all the videos where you can watch and all the step-by-step guides about how each mode works. Okay, so all the documentation is available within the tool. Okay, so we back to the dashboard, and the idea of this demo is to create a startup from scratch. Okay, so we click here on brainstorming ideas, and in this module, we will ask you to think about 2 words, okay? Just 2 words. You have to think cats, social media, for example, blockchain government, 3D printing and furniture, parties and toys, whatever, okay? This is a concept that you have to internalize and think what are you going to build, okay? So, for example, we can introduce agriculture, okay? And why not? We can introduce drones.
Agriculture and drones. All right. So we just
Oh,
took 2 words, guys. Agriculture and drones, and Vizologi is gonna show us ideas. Wow.
okay, exactly, Mina. Just 2 words. The idea is to create a startup that is related with the drones delivery or the seat evaluation or whatever. Okay, we click submit in this button, and the algorithm is working to generate this idea. Okay, and you will have here a list of ideas. Okay, so for example, mm, drones delivering seats. It might be a good idea. Why not? Because the task to do the seeding in the agriculture uh, framework is hard. Okay, so you have a drone instead of another machinery or humans that can deploy the seeds directly to the ground. It should be a good idea. Okay, drones monitoring the plant growth and health.
I like the third idea very much. Yeah.
This one, yeah, it makes sense, okay, because it's a mix between Internet of Things and plants, and you can monitor, you can get big data, you can analyze, you can resell this data. Okay, so why not? We choose this idea, okay? We can get more, click the get more button, and we will get other ideas, okay? So this is an infinite loop, okay? If you don't like the first site, you are able to get more ideas as soon as you click the button, okay?
Love it. So,
Um,
so guys, keep a track. Right now, a fresh startup idea from scratch. This is what we generated. We just entered 2 random keywords, agriculture and drones, and it has generated all these startup ideas. Look at that. Drones monitoring plant growth and health. People having bigger farms, they 100% need this. Drones delivering seeds. It's like delivering but seeds. Really interesting. But the third one, where I see monitoring plant growth and health and all of it. Like these are brand new ideas. Just the tool has generated right in front of your eyes. We didn't do anything. We just entered keywords. That's all. And I believe this is super exciting. Stay tuned, guys, because we're gonna show you what else this tool can do. This is just the start. Pedro, please go ahead. Yeah.
thank you. So, for example, our favorite idea. We agreed that it will be ground monitoring the plant growth and health. Okay, it's a big idea. So, what we have to do with this idea is to project, okay? To save the event is as easy as to click here in a 2A project and create new project, okay? And we are going to name this project as Drone Agri. Drone Agri-Tech, okay, for example. We can put here in the description, for example, the idea that we copied and we create the project, okay? So this is the first step to start working with the tool. As soon as you realize that you like one of the tests that we provide you, you are able to add to a project or to save the information, okay? Thereafter, here in this section, what you get is recommended companies based on your early keywords that we entered and the results that we get from the inspiration of the ideas, okay? So, for example, if we close this to these five keywords that the AI extracted from the previous test, okay, you can realize that Monsanto, for example, that is a big corporation that provides seeds to worldwide for all the farmers, okay, you can click here and you can access to the premium information about this company, okay,
Wow.
with the introduction, the country, the foundation date, the tax, the customer needs that they are providing. For example, what is the digital maturity of this company? What are the business patterns that the business strategy includes? Okay, for example, there are agribusiness, affiliation, make and distribute, open business, collaborative production. All this information will help you create something really unique, creative, and with low risk. Okay? The most important thing when you have to create a startup is to reduce risk from the beginning. So you have this powerful information that can inspire you or you can analyze before starting something. This is the power of the data, okay? Just to mention that the data only costs around $90,000 to create this database. So it's a good deal if you are thinking to purchase this tool, okay? Here you will find the business model canvas that is a standard into the startup industry, as entrepreneurs, consultants, uh, students, everybody use the canvas as the first deliverable that you have to create in order to develop an idea, okay? What you do with this business model canvas is to set up in 9 modules what are you going to do with your idea, okay? Thereafter, we are going to increase the information about the canvas, okay? And here you will find analytics about what are the most common business patterns in this industry for this company, okay? So a cross-subsidiary, for example, is a well-known business pattern if you are within the agriculture sector. Okay, and here you will find all the description, all the data that you need in order to acquire knowledge about your market, about how to size your idea correctly. Okay, then we can add to a project this company and we add to drone agri-tech. Okay, and this company is saved, okay, in the same project that we opened from the beginning. Okay, okay, more things. Open agriculture supply a cool company that heritage the the open software model, okay, in order to do open agriculture, okay. It provides hardware where you can uh, do in your house, you can deploy a 3D printing, and you can cultivate your own food, okay.
I
So why
love the
not?
way I love the way Vizology is giving all these ideas of the related companies in the field. This can be your competitors, or they recommend companies to take inspiration from, see their business models and etc. Every single thing, the data is available. I truly love it. Yeah.
Exactly. So if you like it, we can add it to the project. Okay. So more things, more companies that it can inspire us. Precision Hawk. Okay. This is a commercial drone company. Okay, that provides services about how to use drones to deliver services. Okay, so this company it will help us a lot in order to create the final business plan. Okay, we add it too. We can see another. I think so that three companies is enough. Okay, you can add till 12 companies, but as soon as you add more companies for your project, you will have more possibilities. So this is no the idea is to work with 3 or 4 companies in order to create the model. Okay, and the last step is here where you get the market overview. Okay, so you can zoom in and zoom out this nodes network, and what you find here is what are the relation, for example, for Open Agriculture Supply, that is a company that we like it, okay, inside the market, okay, what are the business patterns of the agriculture and drones, okay. Here you will find all the models, okay, and you can click here on the notes, and you will open the company card again, okay. This is no quantitative information, this is qualitative information, okay, about just to get an insight about what is the how is composed the market, what are you pointing, okay, with your idea. The red nodes are the patterns, the business patterns. The blue ones are the sectors that are technology, in this case, and consumer goods. Okay. The green ones are the categories: food and beverage, agriculture, electronics, because we are talking about drones, and chemicals. Okay, because we talked about seeds also. Okay, so this is a great insight that you can explore and understand about how the market is composed, okay, in order to investigate for your idea. Okay, so the first step. Then we back to the dashboard, and we are going to find a product name for our idea, okay? So we click on the product name mode, okay? And we paste the early idea, drones monitoring the plant growth and health, and we have to tag this idea, okay? So it makes sense put agriculture, okay, technology, okay, and seeds, for example, seeds and big data, okay. What we want from these plans. Okay, so we click submit, and we click here get more. Okay, and we will get a list of names that should fit to our idea. Okay,
I like the name Big Brother.
the big
uh,
brother, the big brother seat. It might be
Big Brother. I would choose between one and two, which is Farmer Drone and Big Brother. Something around that. The fourth startup is basically around the planting of seeds or something. But yeah, that one is also good. So we got three good names, guys. Three good names. Awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so we can choose Big Brother. Okay, okay, why not? So we back to uh, our our dashboard. Okay, and we go to we can collect here directly on this project instead of drone agri-text. We can put Big Brother Big Brother seat. Okay, in order to get a better view. So we have the idea, we have the name, and we have to analyze the market. Okay, what we have to get from the market is an overview about what is the volume of the opportunity, talking about millions. Okay, uh, how can enter in this into this market. Okay, and here you will find in this view examples test a sample of a question that you can ask. Okay, in this module. This is not only closed to this kind of questions. Okay, you can ask anything that makes sense in order to get information about a specific market. Okay, so for example, we can take this one. TAM always is related to total addressable market. Okay, that is the total volume of market that you have within a specific market. Okay, so we can change this by drones. Okay, and this is the question that we want to solve. Okay, what is the total addressable market of drones in the US? Then you click submit. It seems that he don't like a lot the algorithm in this question, but it should reply sooner. Okay, and here you will get the answer. Okay, here you will have a specific answer, including that are 2.4 billion. Okay, that is expected to grow exponentially in the next 10 years. This market of drones. Okay, what are the regulations of the commercial use of drones? What are the norms that you have to follow? Okay, so this is the way to getting information about your market that is drones in this case. Okay, so we have the market analysis, we have the product naming, we have the early idea. Okay, and then we can go here on the competitive intelligence module, and what we have to find here is what are the main players, for example, of drones delivery. Okay, and this is important because if you are going to create a startup that provides sector using drones, before start to know what are the main competitors and who is behind the scene. Okay, so here you have also a sample of questions that you can ask, okay, in this model that makes sense. For example, how many users does Airbnb have? How does Sarah works? This model is built in order to solve questions about companies. Okay, so we can ask here what are the main players into the drones industry. Okay, for example, then we click submit. The algorithm is working and we will get this information. Okay, I don't know if there is someone familiarized or on the webinar with the drone industry, but DJI, for example, is the best player in the arena. Okay,
Yes, yes, DJI is actually the best, and I personally have used DJI drones. For
exactly.
yeah,
Do you know the company?
yes,
Exactly.
100%.
Intel builds also and Qualcomm, Tencent, Nvidia. That is a company that creates hardware for artificial intelligence also. And other players include Astrid, General Atomics, and Flashtec. Okay, so what we did here, it reduced you more than 2 hours of work, and we did it in 2 seconds. So this is one of the main values of the tool. If you are a consulting company that you have to do market research and to analyze competence for your clients, imagine how much time you can gain with this tool. Okay, this is the powerful of the tool. So this is a good answer that we can add to a project. So Big Brother sheet we add it here, and all this information that we save it thereafter will be able within the project. Okay, so this is the idea. And here we get the recommended companies. Okay, DJI, for example, is a company that it can fit to our idea, so we can add it here to our project. Okay, if you click into the company, uh, as the previous example that we did, you will access here to all the private information about the business strategy of DJI. Okay, this is so powerful because you will have here all the canvas, what are the revenue streams of these companies, which are the channels that they are using to promote their products, who are the main customer segments, everything the value proposition is that is the apple of the drone world. Okay, so it makes sense because there are a high quality company of drones. Okay, and here you will get the analytics that this company use. Okay, so if this company really inspires you, you will realize that, for example, they provide the service as a self-service. Okay, and this is a good pattern. Okay, that you have to take into account in order to build a, a healthy business strategy for your idea that you are developing. Okay, so this is not trivial. This is data taken directly from the internet. Okay, so this data is really useful in order to create a business plan thereafter. Okay, and we back to the dashboard. Okay, so we have everything almost closed. We have the idea, the name of the idea or the company, the startup or the product or the service. We have the market. We analyze it that it was 2.4 billions. Okay, and we have also the what are the main competitors, and we click here incorporate intelligence. Okay, and this module is built in order to get trends. Okay, so we can think about what are the main trends into the sorry into the agriculture industry. Okay, then we click submit, and the algorithm, the artificial intelligence, sometimes repeat parameters, as there are many different terms, but I know that there are many. So if you don't get a right question, there is no problem. You click here, get more, and the algorithm will rebuild the answer again and again and again. Okay. And here it says that the artificial intelligence and automation has becoming a significant trend. Okay, so you can click here and get more. Okay, and here you have a long reply. Okay, from the 1975 till date. Okay, with a long reply that you can use thereafter and analyze all the data. Okay. So what you can do with this information and test? You can add all ideas to a project. Okay. So you click here, Big Brother Sheet, and all this information that we already generated, you have saved it into a project. Okay, and the same workflow that we did in the previous steps. You will always have here recommended companies, okay, and the market overview about what you asked. Okay, and here, for example, you have Blue River Technology. Okay, you have Versiv, Rocket, eCarbon, X. Okay, all these companies that will inspire you are on this list. Okay, what we have here is the relations. All these edges points to the relation with the markets and the business patterns. Okay, this is powerful because you can understand in one shot uh, how is the market composed. Okay, and it can reduce you a ton of time to do this exercise if you use Google, for example, and you try to find this information. Okay, so we back to the dashboard, and we have the 5 modules we have completed almost all the information that we needed. Okay, so our project was a bipolar sheet. We click here, and then you enter into your business plan project. Okay, it is a kind of PowerPoint presentation. Okay, that is easy to follow, easy to fill. Okay, and you can click here, for example, and go to competitive intelligence, and you will see that you have the previous information and test that you have been working on and saving. It is here. Okay, so you can go to corporate intelligence and all the tests that it is included here. Okay, in this. Okay, so you have here around 12 to 13 slides that you have been following with the AI generated content. Okay.
Love it. Love it. And as you can see, guys, all from the name, we Big Brother Seed. You know where the name came from? I didn't generate it. The AI generated by itself. Yes. The AI generated by itself. All of this part, the AI generated by itself. All of the computer research, the AI generated by itself. All of the companies, recommended companies, the AI generated by itself. All the people who are in the trends and etc of the agriculture industry that we are targeting, AI generated by itself. Every single thing is generated by the tool, guys. All we did was just enter two words, that is agriculture and drones. And AI and Vizologi generated a brand new startup in front of us, a brand new idea that is totally unexplored. And yes, if you're exploring this idea, feel free, go ahead. You can use this idea, create a startup out of it. We would love to see it. Guys, many businesses out there, many people out there are, many agencies as well out there are actually using Voiceology to craft business plans like this, to craft computer research like this, craft like brainstorm ideas like this, get different names like this. Every single thing is being done with Voiceology. And we are not even done yet. This is where the most important part of Voiceology comes in. All of these, the whole business canvas that we have right now, market analysis, competitive intelligence, etc., we can go deep dive into every single one of it. Every single one of it that Pedro is going to show you right now. And that is the most killer feature which I've truly found from Vizology. So the time it took around for us right now, discussing everything, going through all of it, every single feature, it took us 42 minutes. But without talking, without just doing it by ourselves, imagine we could have done it in 20 minutes or 25 minutes or even lesser than that. Okay. And that's how fast you can do it. You can if you're creating a business plan from scratch, imagine what's it gonna take. Maybe few hours. You're gonna brainstorm, you're gonna invite people for meetings, and then you're gonna discuss step by step. The ideas are just thrown around everywhere. There's no proper way you're going through. With Vizology, you're going step by step by step by step, from the starting, from the basics, from the scratch, and then you're going step by step to a fully fledged project where you have every single thing that you need to take this startup forward towards an investor, towards all of it. So Vizology is being used by many big companies out there, many agencies out there. You too can use it because it's available on a lifetime deal. So yes, a user is asking us about SWOT analysis, Deepak. That's awesome. So, uh, Pedro, let's proceed further. Yeah, let's proceed. Yeah.
Many thanks, Gina. I agree. The best is yet to come. So what we have been doing is to fill all the data according to the market analysis, competitive, corporate intelligence, trends, naming, etc. Okay, but here is what we have the best thing to do is to create a unique and creative strategy. Okay, if the audience remembers, we have been using companies in the previous steps that we like it, okay, that inspired us, that it has something special, okay. Precision Hub is a big data company of drones that is really cool. DJI, Open Agriculture Supply, that provides the concept of the open software to the agriculture. So here is what we have is really powerful. The idea is that Vizologi provides you a method called MASAP, or innovation method, and the idea is that you have to combine the elements of the business strategy of these companies, for example. Okay, so if you want to you go to this tab, business patterns, you will select open source, for example. That is a business pattern that makes sense, okay, that is taken from this company. Okay, you will have a software as a service, okay, that it makes sense. If we are going to provide drones services for agriculture, for sure that you have to provide also a software as a service, a SaaS, yeah, in order to provide service to your customer, despite of the hardware of the drones. Okay, we can click here and select augmenting products to generate data. Okay, this is what a drone do. Okay, a drone can capture with the video a plant, and maybe the color of the plant is not so green. It must be an alert. Okay, so this is one of the patterns that we should take into account in order to create our startup idea. Okay, technology trends, of course. Okay, ecosystem we need to create an ecosystem also. Okay, we will have data as a service, of course. Okay, and we will have customer data. Okay, the customer data that the farmers will provide us is really interesting asset. Okay, we have to decide if we are going to do a low touch sales or a sales service. Okay, we choose sales service. Okay, that is easy to implement and quick to implement, to deploy. Okay,
Guys,
so
guys, as you can see that Monsanto is in violet, open agriculture supply is in orange or red, light red, precision hawk is in yellow, DJI is in green. So what Vizologi is actually doing is it's studying their business patterns, and it's showing their business patterns out there, all of these companies business patterns out there here in little tiny boxes, and with those colors out there, which means let's take the first one, which is direct selling out there. Direct selling is done by open agriculture, precision hawk, and DJI. It's not done by Monsanto. Now you see e-commerce, it's only done by open agriculture supply, which is beside it. It's not being done by anybody else. So as you can see here, it's taking in it's going step by step. It's giving all their business patterns, and right now you can actually one click just stick it and then choose what business patterns you will be implying in your own startup. So it's basically doing an intelligent job of studying all these startups, recommended startups which are in your field, and you can just take it and just put it in your startup without any copy paste work, etc. Just click on it and it's done, which I feel is a lot of time saving again. Awesome, Pedro. Let's move forward.
exactly, exactly. And as you mentioned really well, if you have here in this post-it three colors, the red, the yellow, and the green from these three companies, that means that is a strong and powerful uh, business pattern that you have to take into account. Okay, if you have just one color here that it belongs to open agriculture, is a pattern to take into account, but it's not really important. Okay, this one is more important than the other because you have three companies that share the same business pattern. Okay, so it's time to create a canvas, the business model canvas. As we have been talking in the early demo, the business model canvas is an standard, okay, in order to create to develop a business idea, okay, is a widely used around the world for all companies, consultant entrepreneurs, students, everybody, just because it's a simple tool that can be used with a strong power. Okay, just in 9 modules you can create the magic. Okay, so the idea here is that you have to analyze what the key proposition, the value proposition that you want to offer. Okay, then you click on the plus button, and here you the same concept that we discussed. You can choose here the companies, okay, and the way to create the canvas is really easy. you have only to choose what are your favorite poses. Okay, so precision how combines a material aerial system. Okay, so this it can be a good post, a good post to include it in our canvas. Okay, the apple of the drum wall, of course, we want to be the apple of the drum wall. Okay, to build unique aerial vehicles, the best solution to manage drone operations, of course. Okay, yeah, to offer a personal computer that grows healthy food 4 times faster in your living room. Okay, these posts come from this company that is an amazing company. Okay, so the idea is that you don't have if you want to create a new post, okay, that is outside here. For example, you will enter big data for farmers to analyze uh, plants. Okay, then you click here, and this is your POSIT that is made for you. Okay, this is a help that you can use if you want or if you don't want, and this is a POSIT that you can create from scratch. Okay, then you click here, you have selected this POSIT, and you close this module. Okay, and here you will find the elements of the key propositions or the key value that you want to offer in your business idea. Okay? So let's go to the customer segments. We do the same operation, we select the companies, and of course, farmers. We want farmers in our company. Okay? Uh, Programmers, maker, natural born experimenters. Top industries include energy, no. General consumers, no. Enterprise, yes, of course. Big companies can be pointed in this idea, okay? I think that that is enough. Farmers, enterprise, and we can add uh, landlords, for example. Okay, and this is the way to fill the business model canvas. This is an easy way. If you have to do this from scratch, filling a blank canvas, I, I, I can ensure that it's a high demanding task and a difficult task. But if you have all the poses from the companies that you like it and they inspire you, it is a task of a question of seconds. You know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And guys, this is what we call as the business canvas. It's not a, strange document. It's about everything that your business needs, which is the revenue streams, which is the customer segments you're targeting, every single thing that's available right in front of you. And we are doing an intelligent job here rather than just filling all of this from scratch and struggling, scratching my head, taking hours, putting men into research and etc. I would rather put an AI into research and automatically take in ideas from my competitors that are or recommended companies in the space that have already exist. So how do we generate ROI from this tool? That is a really simple question, because even if you craft one plan, guys, even if you craft one amazing plan out of this tool, that's it. One winner if you generate out of this tool, which we just showed you right now, from the start to finish. We showed you customer segments, we showed you every single thing, from competitor research to market insights to corporate intelligence to the business models to every single thing, the canvas, the analysis, the every single thing. And there's a lot of things that are still coming in this tool, honestly. This is like an all-in-one tool. Just using AI, you are able to generate all of this, and one startup idea is all you need. What You're just one startup idea away from the next, winning startup. And I see so many comments on this, truly agreeing with me on this as well. That's what it is, guys. That's what it is. And that's why I love Vizologi myself. And I've personally taken Vizologi because it helps me generate cool names. Big Brother Seed. That's the name I've come up with. And I'm not gonna forget this name because it's a unique name that we've just generated. The AI is just generated. And AI is given ideas. AI is given every single thing. And all you have to do is just put in the work. Go to an investor if you want to raise funds, or maybe talk to people about your startup, about your business goals, and etc. This is the pre-leg research that you have to do before you get on with your own startup, before you take on different startups as an agency or something. And Vizology helps you do it so swiftly, so nicely, so easily. And that's what this is. Yeah.
Exactly, Lena. I agree. We are doing magic with just two keywords. Remember that we started with two keywords 40 minutes ago, but I agree that in 15 minutes you can create the company. If you don't have to talk a lot like me, in 15 minutes you have the company created. Okay. So just to close this final section about the business model canvas is that, for example, the model of the how we are going to monetize this idea, okay, the revenue streams, okay. So we have been talking that we are going to sell the hardware, the drones, okay, and we are going to sell the software associated to these drones that the farmers will use in order to access to the data. We are going to sell the data, okay, and with these three posits, we have created a model that makes sense and it can generate revenue from this idea, okay. Just to summarize the demo, the idea is to go step by step, module by module, and filling out with the posit that you like it. Okay. And closing the demo, here you will have the SWOT that are the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Okay, that your business idea will face once it will be in production into the market. Okay, and the next year this model will be AI generated also. Okay, for the time being, you have here examples of an electric car company. Okay, in order to get an idea about how to fill these models. Okay,
Love it.
you can exactly you
So
can
Deepak,
pull.
you've been asking about SWOT. So this is the SWOT, how it looks like. So we show you like an examples out there of the strengths, weaknesses, and etc. Once you, so this is what you have to manually type in. Everything else is generated by the AI. We help you here as well by giving you the different examples of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. But since we have given you all of it, the research and everything, this is what you have to do it by yourself. This is where you have to write down your own strengths, because this is where your startup is unique. This is where your startup has different strengths than every other startup combined. So it's wise not to involve AI here right now, and get in with your own thoughts, with your own thought process, and etc., and craft the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities that you personally see, and the threats that you personally see as well. Yeah.
Exactly. And next year, I insist this model will be AI generated also. Okay,
Love
but
it.
we have to develop this is in our public roadmap, this feature, and the next year will be AI generated as
If
well.
this is
Okay.
also AI generated, then wow. Wow.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. This is a game changer. You know, if you can create a shot with AI generated 100%, this is a game
Wow.
changer. Okay,
Wow.
next year it will be available. Okay.
Guys, every single thing is being done by the AI. I just entered this two words. I just entered two words, and all of this stuff, the paper that you see is being generated by the AI. Honestly, baffles me. Start to finish, everything generated by AI within few clicks. If you're like, if you have used this tool once, I guarantee you, first time you're gonna use it under 1 hour, guaranteed. First time, if you're using it for the very first time, you're gonna do it under 1 hour, and that's a
Exactly.
really big thing. That's a really big thing. If you crafted a business plan under 1 hour for a brand new startup, that is huge. That is huge, guys. And since I've already generated, this is my third or fourth time, I can just do it within 20-30 minutes. I'm confident right now. You can be confident as well if you have done it. And this is what this is. Amazing.
Exactly. So finally, here you will have the conclusion that is a free test that you can enter. Okay. Understanding what you did in the previous modules and all the exercise, and that's it. You click here on download, and you can download a PDF document or a PPTX document in order to send this document to your final clients if you are an agency or a consultancy, a management consultancy. And for example, the vast majority of our clients resell this service. I mean, it is not a question of save time that is really important. It is a question that our customers make money with the tool. Why? Because they sell this presentation and the service to generate this idea for the business of the final clients, okay? And they put a cost around 300 or 400 dollars per presentation, okay? So it is a good thing to know that this is not just for you as an individual that you have to create a model of a startup. If you are a company and you have consulting services, or you are a marketing agency and you have consulting services also about the strategy, the people what is doing is to resell this presentation. So they are making money with the tool. They are increasing their revenue while providing a new service for their final client. Okay. And from my side, Minak, this
Yep.
is done. I don't know if there are questions.
I'm
Remember
answering.
that we started with two keywords,
Yes.
and this is what we created in a demo extension. But I insist, if you are alone in your house working with the tool, in 20 minutes you have created a unique and a creative business starter. Okay, so this
Absolutely.
is the powerful of the tool. We are not creating articles for zero, for example. No, what you are creating here is a strong, a powerful idea. Okay, this is our mission, and we build the tool to provide to the world the access to create these ideas and to create innovation
True.
for the companies, for them. Okay.
Love it. Love it. I'm also pasting the link for Vizologi here in the chat, guys. You can check the link for Vizology lifetime deal. And yes, Deepak, we see all your questions that's been coming in, and we're gonna answer all your questions right away. So let me see. Perfect. We pasted it. So guys, here's what we did. We just took two keywords, two random keywords out of the blue, or two random keywords you're consulting, or you're someone who wants to create a startup in this space is giving you. All you did was just enter two keywords. Everything else was done by the AI. We just showed you. We just showed you step by step. AI just took it step by step from start to finish of a business plan. And now the person who's consulting you, whom you are consulting, need not know about this tool. You can just sell him this whole business plan. You can show him different ways of marketing. You can add it to your existing services, and imagine you can charge a lot of money. And this is not a new business. This is something that existing users of Vizology are already doing, offering a consultation and a business plan with strategy like this. This can be your new side hustle that you're beginning, or this can turn into your main gig that you've been doing, etc. And that's the true power of Vizology, guys. If you and guys, let me tell you, if you simply grab Vizology on lifetime deal and choose not to use it, this LTD is not going to help you out. Vizology will not create startups by itself. You have to open the Vizology login, create keywords, show it, make an effort of yourself that, hey, I'm selling a service like this. That's when you're going to make money. That's when you're going to get clients. That's when your people are going to come to you, right? But if you're simply grabbing the LTD, guys, it's not going to be of use to you. So I would urge you, grab the LTD, create a business plan. You're gonna see how we just showed it to you live in front of you, completely brand new business plan. You can also make it. You can also go in depth like this. You can also understand business in a much better way. And that is Vizology, your second income source or third income source, depending on what it is. And even if you create one startup out of it, your lifetime deal money is just back, just 10 times back. If it's just consulting, if just I'll tell you, consultants usually charge thousands of dollars for business plans like this. If you're just starting out, you can start out. I'm not saying I know that you're not a business expert or something, so you can start out with small scale budgets like $100 or $150, etc. Anything low beyond that doesn't make any sense. For this much of data, this much of research, this much of everything, spending time, anything beyond less than $100 doesn't make any sense, guys. You're selling yourself short. So here's I would say how I would collab Vizology with my set of skills. I'm really good at marketing. At least I would assume that. Yeah. Here's what I would do. Create a side hustle like a consulting for business owners who are just starting out. Okay. And since I'm good at marketing, I would suggest them organic marketing strategies, which I'm really good at. I'm going to suggest them tools, etc., which they can save money, which is from PitchGround and etc. Then I'm also do a competitor research using Vizology. I'm going to also do a research about different business streams and market analysis of how his market, his business is actually is in which market and etc. I'm going to look at their competitors. I'm going to look at their own business models. I'm going to look at all their data, every single thing, and give him an overall comprehensive marketing strategy that will fit his business in a much more clear way. And he can take this and show it to an investor. He'll instantly be like, whoa, my $100 is just a bang on buck which I've got for $100. And what you are spending, let me show you what you are spending on a lifetime deal. You are spending just $69 for lifetime. And with $69, you're getting 30,000 AI tokens, which Deepak is asking, what is these AI tokens? How will be used for? Pedro will answer this right now, but let me show you all the plans. You have plan B, which is $145, which has 60,000 AI tokens. So AI tokens is nothing but all of this generated. We just entered two ideas. We just entered two keywords. And let's say we entered agriculture and drones in the example which we just saw here. It's cats and social media. Now, all of this which is generated right now, this is generated by AI. And that is where your AI tokens is being used. Every single place. So plan C is unlimited AI tokens, which is super interesting. That means unlimited names, unlimited business intelligence, every single thing unlimited. Unlimited lists, unlimited projects, etc. Everything unlimited is the $197 lifetime deal. If you go based on my consulting, which you're starting from scratch, that means two customers. All you need, you will just cross it with two customers and unlimited. You can also craft your own business plan using Vizology, which is insane. So we just have three plans, and a user asked us about a roadmap. Roadmap is here, guys. Vizology.featuremonkey.com. You can just check it over here. It's below all of it. It's below here. We have also spoken about the AI credits, how it's consumed. It's one credit is equals to 5 characters and etc. For example, this word ideas, this is one credit. So I hope that explains you, Deepak. Really simple to use. And I think if you're just going on a consulting basis, I think How many startups can we realistically generate from Plan A, Pedro?
From plan A,
Yeah, Plan A,
eh,
which is
eh, you, you
30,000 AI credits. Yeah.
you can create 10 projects that is equal to 10 startup ideas.
Wow. Wow.
But the people is buying the lifetime plan, the plan C, because you know only the data it has a cost of $90,000. So I mean, if you spend $200, you are accessing to a data that costs $90,000. So this is only for this reason people should like the tool because he will learn a lot about Airbnb, about Uber, about Microsoft, about small startups. You have all the information there. And as you mentioned, if you can get data about competitors, use the strategy for your marketing tasks. So everything together is a good deal. I am
Love
seeing the comments,
it.
and I don't know if there is another question or if you need something more.
So, guys, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask it. Good question by Deepak on the AI tokens. I hope that AI tokens is answered. And feel free to again ask me, Deepak. I'm all available. Pedro is also in our Facebook group. You can just tag him. He's super active, and he's available to answer it as well. So I want to see any more questions, guys. And we have a giveaway as well. Yes, we have a giveaway as well. No worries. No worries for people who are watching this webinar. Since you took out time, since you're watching this, we also have a giveaway. But before we get on this giveaway, I'm going to show you one last thing. So this is mambi.com, and it is a startup which is where you can see different kinds of stories, different kinds of trending stories that's been coming in, information, publications, etc. And this startup idea, this whole brand new idea from start to finish, was created by Vizologi. Yes, this social media content curation thing was actually created by Vizology, and you can add your own content or look at existing content from the website, which are other creators like you are showing it. And you can also
This is the first social network that paid users to post content.
love it.
Okay, this is the first social network that you can get paid in publishing content.
Love it. Love it. So this whole idea from start to finish was created by Vizology. And as you can see here, AI is generating a lot of things right now. And this startup, Mambi.com, is alive. All of these hundreds of users who publish the articles, it's alive because of this tool, because of the idea given out by this tool. And that baffles me. It makes me think, wow, that is interesting. A tool which is generating ideas for other tools. Wow, that is what it is. How many tokens one whole research takes?
A whole research.
The whole thing which you
Uh,
just generated. Yeah.
Normally, the project that we did, for example, it's around 3,000 and 4,000 tokens.
Love it.
Okay,
Got it. Got it. So,
more or less.
oh,
Yeah.
got it. So roughly, James, this is going to take around 3,000 to 4,000 AI credits, but you're getting 30,000 AI tokens every single month. So you don't have to worry. It's not like one-time credits for sure. I'm going to clear it out. It's every month it gets renewed for you. So with this, what is Infinite Idea AI Generator?
Is the concept that we discussed on the brainstorming idea
Got it. Got it.
thing. We did the sample and drones, but you can use whatever. You can use lithium. I don't know. I mean,
I
Internet
use
of
real
Things.
estate. I use real
Eh,
estate, I use the
you can
e-commerce,
use
I use
video and blockchain. You can use any keyword.
true.
And you will have always a list of infinite ideas. This is the power of the AI. If you ask a human has not the ability to provide you infinite ideas about anything. But the AI can, with the get more button, you get ideas for endless.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Now, who's all excited for the giveaway, guys? Type in giveaway. I want to see some faces down here. I want to see some people who are excited down here who've been watching this webinar. And for those who do not win, do not worry. You can still grab the lifetime deal, Vizologi, AI powered business models, and you can make money out of it. That's right, guys. You can make money out of it if you actually use Vizologi the right way. That's what this is. So I see people on YouTube as well watching this and commenting, saying me. Awesome, awesome. I see some super active people. James is here. James was literally asking us in before this webinar, will we have a giveaway? 100% James. We're gonna have a giveaway. Deepak is here, who's been watching this. Sammy is here, who's been winning, who's our existing winner as well. Amazing, amazing people. Chaitanya just joined in. Krishna Anubhav is here. Wow. Amazing, amazing. So many people are who are watching this live. We are at 1 hour, 16 minutes. And that's why I'm gonna do a giveaway. So um let me see who's going to win. Ramesh is also here. Perfect, perfect. So I'm going to choose a random person. Arun is also here. Everyone is here. So I'm not missing out anyone, guys. Everyone who's been interacted, Kedil, Unais, everyone. Everyone is eligible to win this giveaway. So in 3, 2, 1, and I have pinned the user's name. So I have pinned James. So James Fitzgerald. If you're here, say hi. James, you can say hi down here. I want to see you say hi. If you don't say hi, I'm going to pass it down to somebody else. Yusuf is also here. Yusuf from Light Funnels. Awesome. Good to see you here, Yusuf. So yes, James, congratulations. You have won the lifetime deal of Vizologi. Yes, yeah, it's like unbelievable. Yeah, I know, right? So James, we have many webinars coming this week. You can win again. And guys, for those who didn't win, it's all right. Many webinars are coming up this week. Tomorrow we have a webinar with QA Pop. It's a Quora tool. Day after tomorrow we have another webinar with it's a Slack alternative. Another day we have another webinar for bug reporting, etc. And all of us. This is like a giveaway week, and we're giving away a lot of deals right now. Yes, anyone can win again. We have multiple winners who'll be announcing in the next upcoming webinar. So don't worry, guys. And for those of you who didn't win, you can still grab the lifetime deal of Vizologi at just $69. With all you can do is just get one idea. One idea is all you need to just get back your money. That's what this
Let's
is.
do one idea. Let's
Yeah, just
just
one
two
idea.
keywords. You don't need just two keywords. Everything else will be done. My congrats to James.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
My
So,
congrats.
yep. Congrats, James. And James, all you have to do is contact support at pitchground.com. Just send an email to us saying with a screenshot of this where I've announced your name. And our support will take care of it within a few days. Please allow them some time. They're still giving out many more giveaways and etc. So please allow them some time. You're gonna win it for sure. So send an email to support. That's important. Send an email within 48 hours to support at pitchground.com, and our support will handle the rest of it. And that's what you get, guys. If you participate in these webinars, you're going to win. You're going to uh, get knowledge. You're going to get new ideas, and you're also going to pick my mind, pick Pedro's mind. Startup founders like Pedro, who take out their time, who consulted many bigger companies like this. They take out their time and come forward to do a demo like this for us. It means the world to us, Pedro. Thank you so much.
Many thanks for having me, for the invitation. I have been enjoying this demo sincerely. And all my love for the community that is here listening to us. And my last message is that there is an opportunity for people. We created this tool for innovators. We are innovators and we work for innovators. So my last message is that I encourage the people, the community to create things, to create projects, to create services, to create startups, and to innovate. Okay, so this is my message, and I really appreciate all the public that is being collaborating with us and interacting. And for me, it's our honor. If you can, we can. If you want, we can schedule another another webinar. And I apologize about my English. You know, we we are Spanish, and the Spanish people is really the worst people talking English. Okay, my
It's all right, Pedro. It's like we're all a community. People are joining in from different places here. Sammy is here, is an Asian. I'm down here from India. James is from I don't know which country. So everyone over here is from different countries, and that's what makes us unique. That's what it brings us together. And it's all right. You're from Spain. I'm from India. We're all together. We're all ultimately innovators, as you said, going together, innovating in different ways, and let's innovate using our Vizologi. And that's what I'm this here. And let's go ahead. Thank you so much, guys. It's been amazing. And you guys are amazing. I'll see you in the upcoming webinars where you can win more stuff. And Pedro, thank you so much for this one.
A lot of people think generating ideas looks like this. Why not generate a brilliant idea? Done. Which is wrong. In real life, the powers that be don't just drop you an idea from above. And you go like, why is it so hard? It's just you go and invent something. What am I doing wrong? Maybe I need more coffee. This cat is more talented than me. If he can do it, then surely I should be able to. Or maybe I'm just not cut out for all this. Maybe I should try something else. Introducing Vizologi, an AI-powered business model tool to create new startups. Vizologi is a platform powered by artificial intelligence that searches, analyzes, and visualizes the world's collective business model intelligence to help answer strategic questions. It combines the simplicity of the business model canvas with the innovation power of the mashup method. Out of ideas? Get the most powerful ideas to develop new products. Hurry up to grab your lifetime deal on PitchGround.